everybody, it's me, Scooter. And if you didn't watch the pay-per-view that happened last night, the Bombs Away pay-per-view, you missed one hell of a pay-per-view. But it still is, and it can only be watched on Alabama Backyard Wrestling YouTube channel. Now, you're probably wondering who won. We're not going to tell you that. You'll have to go and you'll have to watch the Bombs Away pay-per-view. Our next pay-per-view is the Battle of the Titans. And you're probably wondering who's going to be in this. It's going to be 2 matches. That's right. The first match will be for the Intercontinental Champion, and it will be for, and the people that will be competing in it so far is Triple X, Jesus Christ, and the Sloth. The Sloth wasn't very happy about the fact that he won the belt and he had to turn around and defend it like he had to, the American Championship. He wasn't very happy about that. And even Anacat watched the Bombs Away pay-per-view. Anacat, meow, did you enjoy the Bombs Away pay-per-view? You did? That's good. And it was a crazy match. If you didn't watch it, go and watch it. Take a few minutes and watch it. One of our wrestlers died. If you watched the Bombs Away pay-per-view, you know who it was. Who it was. It's supposed to be raining the next couple of days, according to the weatherman. So, if you don't see a video, that's why. Because of the rain. It's supposed to rain mostly all this week. And if you don't see a video, that's why. And, what? You like the pay-per-view? I figured you did. Okay, go and play. Go. But yeah, everybody, the next 2 matches at the Clash of the Titans will be, like I said, for the Intercontinental Championship, it will be Triple X, it will be Jesus Christ, and it will be the Sloth. And the Sloth will be trying to keep his belt, Intercontinental belt. Now, on that bombshell, our second match, it will be Triple X and Jesus Christ going at it in a casket match. You put your opponent in the casket, you shut the lid, and you set it on fire. And whoever gets thrown in the casket and it's set on fire will be the new Universal Champion and Hardcore Champion. So, will we have no matchup? Yes, you have to throw your opponent in the casket, lock it, and set it on fire. And whoever wins the match will be the Universal Champion and the Hardcore Champion. So, somebody's going to get cremated. It's either going to be Triple X or it's going to be Jesus Christ. You're probably thinking, Scooter, what led up to this? Well, if you got to watch the Bomb Away pay-per-view to understand why Triple X is doing this. He's doing it because he got screwed out of the belt. I don't know if Jesus had anything to do with it or not. He wouldn't answer, so I don't know. But yeah. But yep, that's the way it goes. So, we have to build a casket. And like I said, this will be at our next pay-per-view, the Clash of the Titans. And I really do not want to do this. This casket set on fire match. I really don't. Because let's say that Jesus gets thrown on that casket and it gets lit up. How do I live with myself? I mean, Is it going to be like the Undertaker? Is he going to evaporate in the casket before it sets on fire? Is he going to disappear? I don't know. I don't want to imagine this happening. I wish I could talk Triple X out of the whole fire thing, but he called me today and said that's the way it's going to be. I told Jesus, and the Sloth knows about this pay-per-view, so I guess we don't know what day we're going to do the Clash of the Titans pay-per-view yet. When we find out, when we get an idea date, we're going to let you know. But it's all going to depend on when we get the casket done. Because I'm going to have to go and buy this stuff. And I'm going to have to do it. Build a casket. I'm going to have to get finishing nails. I'm going to have to get some boards. And we're going to have to build a little square casket. And we're going to have to, I don't know, put things so the door will open shut. And this is going to be crazy. I don't even know. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine what's going to happen if by some chance that Jesus gets thrown on that casket and it's sitting here burning. Because that's the only way you can win. You got to throw your opponent in the casket and it has to be set on fire. You got to lock it and set it on fire. Could you imagine if Jesus Christ got thrown into that casket and it got set on fire? I don't even want to begin to imagine all the hate mail that we're going to get if this happens. I will never hear the end of that. And a cat, did you imagine that? Huh? Meow. 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 And a cat. Meow. 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 But yeah, everybody, that's pretty much what's going to happen at the Clash of Titans. Now, like I said, it's supposed to be raining some this week. So if we go like 3 or 4 days or a week without making a video, just know it ain't because we don't want to. It's just because of the rain and the weather and all that. But yeah, everybody, we're going to have to tighten up the ropes. Because at the pay-per-view, they were trying to do wrestling moves off some of these ropes, and the ropes wasn't tight enough. Like he said he wanted to do bounce off the ropes, climb up the ropes, and jump, and he said he couldn't because some of these ropes still had too much play in it. So right now we're going to go and we're going to tighten up the ropes. Hopefully the rain, well, I'll have to go and get a tool or something. I'll have to get a crusher wrench or something. But y'all, if you didn't, I'll do this later on. It's no big deal. If you didn't watch the Bombs Away pay-per-view, you should really watch it. It was a very good video. It was a good pay-per-view. And like I said, as soon as we know the exact date, when we get the casket built, we will tell you so that you can watch the Clash of Champions. And I'm really worried about this casket one. I'm really thinking there's a good chance that if we go out with this, we're probably going to end up going to hell. And I really don't want to do this, but I sort of try to keep the wrestlers happy. And this is what they want. Jesus didn't, I said, Jesus, are you aware? I mean, he said, I got to do what I got to do to win the belt. And I said, well, Jesus, you had a chance to win the belt, the American Championship, and you did what you did. And I said, why did you do that? You should have never done that. But Jesus said, I didn't have nothing to do with that. And I said, well, explain how the outcome was. Explain how he won the way he did. He said, I can't because I don't really know what happened myself. So go back and you can watch the Bombs Away pay-per-view because Triple X was messified. He did the F5 and then he's looking around and the bear is like totally just vanished. He pulled a Houdini and we don't, but like I said, you're going to have to go. You're going to have to watch the Bombs Away pay-per-view to see what happened and why we're doing what we're doing now. If you don't watch the Bombs Away pay-per-view and you're here watching this video, you're going to be clueless. You're going to be like, I don't get it. Why is he doing this? This is why we tell you to watch all our videos, because we might do a video and you might not watch it, and then you're going to be sitting there like reading a book. You didn't read every page, you just skip through it, and then you're going to be like, wait a second, I'm fucking confused. What's going on? You know, this ain't like a soap opera like Days of Our Lives you can watch 5 minutes. If you don't watch every episode, you're going to be lost. And so that's why we ask, when we post a video, if you're like, well, Scooter, I don't know when you post a video. Hey, you subscribe to the channel and you ring that bell, and every time we post a video, you'll get a notification, and then you won't be totally lost. That's the best thing I can do. If you like our channel, if you like our content, if you like us wrestling with stuffed animals, fine. Then hey, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and when we make a video, you'll get a notification. And then you can be like, oh, okay, and watch our videos, you know, because like now, some of the people, they're watching this video and they're going to be like, well, I don't understand. And so please watch our videos. Just scroll through them. I know you speed through them, but yeah, I mean, so that way you know what's going on. I know it ain't real life, and I know we don't have real people out here, because real people, like I say, ain't nothing but a liability. That's why we use stuffed animals. Because, I mean, think about it. Let's say what happened to that stuffed animal getting killed happened to a real person. You know how much legal problems we would have? So that's why we use stuffed animals. And we are currently looking for stuffed animals. So if you got a stuffed animal that you have, like a big one, no matter what kind it is, hey, send it to us. We would love to have it. We could use it in one of our videos, because these stuffed animals, they're very hard to come by. It's hard to find a 5-foot or a 6-foot stuffed animal for a regional price. They're just hard to come by for some reason. I guess because a lot of people, there ain't a lot of desire for them, but at Alabama Backyard Wrestling, y'all, we have a desire for them. We gotta have big stuffed animals. We can't have little ones. The little ones, they just don't work out. They don't last long. They can't handle the abuse like the big ones can. And everybody on that bombshell, if you want to know more about what this video is about, go back and watch our previous video, and then you'll understand what this video is about. The stuffed animals, they're recovering from the Bombs Away pay-per-view, which poor Jesus, his face looked like it was ran through a cheese grater. But hey, he's hanging in there. He said he wasn't going to leave. He said the only way he was going to leave is by getting charbroiled or getting where he couldn't compete anymore. So I think Jesus will be with us for some time. I don't know how long, because we all know stuffed animals around here at Alabama Backyard Wrestling might last maybe a year. That's about it. Maybe a couple of months, because some of ours don't even last a year. Well, one did. But everybody on that bombshell, please like, subscribe, comment. Hey, if you like our content, be sure you ring that bell. And we got some new links down there in the description. My second job one, the Barnhard Racing link, you can click on that one. We also have the Logan's Roadhouse link in there. You can click on that one, and you can see what kind of deals. Well, the one is my second job, and then the Logan's, that's my favorite restaurant to eat. So you can click on those links, check out their deals, see what special promotions they got going. And everybody on that bombshell, have a nice night, and good night to our next video. Come on, Anna Cat, let's go.